Welcome to Locked In Lacrosse. Today we're going to talk about one of our favorite drills to warm up, planted pivot shots. If you're having trouble hitting the far side corners from the wings, this drill will help you tighten up some of those mechanics. So we'll start off about 5 to 7 yards away from the net with our stick by our side and our feet, hips, and shoulders flat towards the net. The goal here is to keep our feet planted while we slowly rotate back and overload our upper half. Once we're fully loaded, players should use the tension from the core to rotate and pull the shoulders and top hand out towards our target. To be able to overload the upper half, players can pivot their feet while keeping them planted in place. The 3 keys to this drill are, number 1, getting a comfortable amount of hip to shoulder separation. If we aren't getting good enough separation, it'll feel like you're getting no power out of your shot. It'll also be hard to get the ball to that far side if we can't align the shoulders properly. Typically, we'll see athletes pull to the near side or middle of the cage. Number 2, we got to be quick and explosive once we're fully loaded back. We want to be able to generate a lot of power in the beginning of the shot to help get the ball out quickly. The last thing is transferring our energy and our weight efficiently. A lot of the time, we'll pull our shoulders and weight down towards the near side, or occasionally we'll open up too early and spray to the far side. If our guys aren't getting the ball out quick enough or transferring weight correctly, they'll do something we refer to as swooping. Swooping is when we're pulling or swinging the hands and shoulders across our body rather than thinking about applying that force in a straight line. The best way to avoid swoops is making sure that the players are loading back with their hands and not their shoulders, as well as really thinking about a 0 to 60 acceleration once we're fully loaded. Listen here as I explain the concept of breaking orbit to one of our 2025s.
Right in the center of our chest. So we got an orbital pull that goes around our body. All right. When we load back, okay, we're loading back in orbit. But then when we go through, there needs to be enough power generated in the front half, from here to here, where hand and shoulder can break orbit. Okay, and now we end up here. What's happening a lot when you pull down to the left is hand and shoulder are staying in orbit the whole time. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to try and generate enough power in the front half for these two to break that orbital pull.
If you're just starting out, we want to remember to get a good elastic pull in the core, activate our shot quickly after loading back, and generating enough power to break our orbital pull.
Now that was kind of like that tomahawk where you came over the top a little bit more 3/4.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a follow for more tips and drills.